From the other side of the Footlights, here is WHRO FM critic M.D. Ridge.
The February 5th opening night of Virginia Opera's production of Gounod's Romeo and Juliet was marked with passionate singing, gorgeous melodies, sumptuous costumes, and peculiar directorial choices. Conductor James Mina launched Virginia symphony players into the portentous overture with its declarative bass and percussion, while the spoiler alert prologue showed the star-crossed lovers on their joint catafalque, and the Duke of Verona silently orders Count Capulet to make peace with his Montague counterpart. At the Capulet's masked ball, the Count's daughter Juliet is led blindfolded down the stairs to be introduced. Soprano Marie-Ève Munger gives her an initial shyness that blossoms into delight. Truly, she's the belle of the ball, in a lovely, sparkly dress to match her voice. It had been announced that she was recovering from bronchitis, but she sang like an angel. She sings Je veux vivre with youthful high spirits, enchanting the party crasher Romeo, tenor Jonathan Boyd, who's dumbstruck by her beauty. Tenor Kyle Tomlin gives macho life to the hot-headed Tybalt, Juliet's cousin, who recognizes Romeo as one of the hated Montagues and chases him out. There's a long, deadly wait for Act 2, while the impressive but cumbersome set is changed, with many squeaks, rumbles, and bumps. This happens before every act, with every set change. Apparently, production designers Michael Baumgarten and Bernard Uzan, who's also the director, couldn't think of anything to move things along more smoothly. The music between acts is lovely, but nothing happens. It's an opera, not an audio broadcast. There's dance music and no dancing in a French opera. The effect is incredibly clunky. The balcony scene is enchanting, of course. Moonlight, love duets, beautifully sung. What's not to love? In Act 3, after another long, clunky set change, Juliet's nurse Gertrude, cheerfully sung by mezzo Susan Nicely, brings the young lovers to Frère Laurent, well played and sung by bass Kevin Langan. There's humor here. Romeo and Juliet hold hands. Frère Laurent smacks their hands, while Gertrude looks on with warm approval. Their final quartet, Au Pur Bonheur, is excellent. Outside, Romeo's page Stefano, soprano Kim Sojoka, distracts Tybalt and his Capulet cohort with a mocking little song about a dove that may fly the coop. But Tybalt fights Romeo's friend Mercutio, Ephraim Solis, and kills him. Tybalt, in turn, is killed by Romeo, who is then banished from Verona and from his beloved Juliet, a fate worse than death. The curtain comes down and comes up again on the chorus and some of the singers, and comes down again. What just happened? I've never seen such a curtain call in the middle of an ongoing opera. Perhaps the director figured since the chorus were not going to sing anymore, they might as well take their bows and go home. Weird. The married lovers have one blissful night together, putting off their coming separation until the last possible minute. As Gustave Courbet wrote, Gounod, austere in life and hedonist as composer, has written no more hauntingly passionate love music than this. It's true. Just after Romeo departs, Count Capulet arrives to inform Juliet that she must marry Count Paris immediately. No one dares tell him she's already married, but Frère Laurent gives Juliet a potion which will make her appear dead. In the final act, Romeo has heard that his beloved has died. He comes to the Capulet tomb to take poison. She revives, sees him dying, stabs herself with his dagger, all with spectacular music. The principals, Boyd, Munger, Langan, Sojoka, Capulet, Nicely, and Tomlin, acquit themselves very well indeed. Would that the production values had the same coherence. Harsh overhead lighting in one scene produced grotesque shadows on Juliet's face. The stars in the balcony scene were breathtaking, but in the bedroom scene, the pretty moon is hauled haltingly up into place as if someone off stage is wrestling with a cranky shade. Romeo and Juliet sing of the approach of dawn, but the lighting goes dark. The impressive stone walls of the set drew applause at first sight, but the scene shifts were annoyingly laborious and unnecessarily long. Gounod's opera, sung in French with English subtitles, sticks closely to Shakespeare's text, but this production would have benefited from more imaginative direction. From the other side of the Footlights, I'm M.D. Ridge.